These are custom awards made for a local cancer foundation, made from 2" by 1/4" flat bar. So I've never made this shape before. I don't have a whole lot of this material to use. Not sure about powder coat color. And we're gonna laser engrave directly into the powder coat, so we only have one shot. Plus the powder coater lost power during this project, and we kind of were guessing every step of the way. Doesn't matter, you know I'm out of it. I just broke something, and that was very dangerous. Okay, so my good friend Jack Hamlin is a very prominent member of a cancer fundraiser for children. And he wants us to help make some awards. And they're gonna look like gold ribbons. Everybody's seen the cancer awareness ribbon, sort of in, you know, that shape-ish. You get the idea. What we want to do is make some that are about the size of a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And my hope is to be able to twist this 2" flat bar into that shape. So I'm going to use the horn of the anvil, see what it takes to make that shape, but I'm going to start with this flat bar. This 1" by 8 is a little easier to bend. While that's heating up, I'm gonna go look for more material. This will work. This is actually some of the stuff that came with the Langmuir MR1 in shipping, but not nearly as thick. Be a little easy to work with. But it's 2", which is what I need. White hot is too hot. You want bright orange. I could cold form this 1". I just wanted to soften it up a little bit. See what it perfect. It's a good proof of concept. That's a good shape. And that's the horn of that anvil is a great way to do that. I'm gonna cut this down a little bit. Take a while. But what I'm aiming for, basically want the award to fit inside of that profile. Hot! Doesn't help that I have holes in my gloves. That seems right. Just, I think it looks skinny because it is. Once I do it out of this wider material, it'll look a little more beefy. See what happens when it gets red hot. I need thicker gloves, faux show. It's a good day to use the forge.
Sweet.
Like, it's very hot.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Are you gonna weld them together? Like just tack them?
I don't know. Yeah, I might like drill a hole and then plug weld or something. Yeah. But so Jack is, he's a member of this organization that raises money for child cancer research and all that. And he wants us to make some awards that'll get powder coated like a cool gold yellow.
Sweet.
And this is, of course, the cancer ribbon, you know, ubiquitous with that. And he was like, what about brass? And I was like, I don't know about brass. So we're just gonna do it out of mild steel.
Sweet.
But so it worked with 1 inch, now I'm gonna try to do it out of 2 inch.
Shoot you in.
We'll see how it goes. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah. Ha! Cool. Oh, that's perfect. Watch for fire. I feel like it's got a bend right here, don't you? This part forward.
How's it? Is it gonna hang on a wall or is it gonna stand?
I think 2 options. Yeah, I feel like you want to push that down. I don't know. I like it. I feel like I should put those V's in there. That'd be cool. I mean, it's definitely a ribbon. But as a proof of concept, I think it's great. I know how long it took to do that, and you know, if I wanted to put another 20 minutes into it, giving it some life, be easy to do. Cool, right?
Yeah.
This forge is handy, man.
Yeah, I want to get one.
Use this one whenever you want. We cut these holes in the end. It used to just have this door in front. This is a farrier's forge.
Yeah.
It's for making horseshoes. But Steve and I cut these holes in the end so you can put longer pieces through there.
Sweet.
Turned it into a sword forge of sorts. Will likes swords.
Hell yeah.
I've never made Will a sword and he's sad about it. Doesn't matter. You know I'm out of it. I just broke something. No, you're good. I was using a grinder with one hand. That was very dangerous. No, you're good. Don't use a grinder with one hand. My girlfriend's like, can you take me to the doctor in the morning? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I think I might need to go to the doctor after that. We're good. Got my eyes. I guess I'm done. Jack's gonna poop his pants. I think he's gonna love it. There we go. I think that's a really good proof of concept. So I know how long one takes. I would maybe add some life into these legs and make it look more like a ribbon. But I'm very pleased with that. I think Jack and everybody will be too, especially once it gets sandblasted and powder coated, like a crazy yellow gold color. And then the other thing we're gonna do is using our Creality laser and a piece of stainless, we'll cut a stainless plaque and engrave, you know, the people's names and the award into that plaque, and then screw it into this leg, one of these legs. So it'll be a gold ribbon with a stainless engraved plaque, and we'll do it 5 times. We'll see you in just a second. So this was the test. Jack loved it. We love it. It was bent up to fit within an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. That was sort of my template. That's where we made these cuts. So today's task is to make 4 more of these. And the modification we're doing after some discussion is on the back side, we will have a 1/4-20 threaded insert kind of angled like this so that you can thread in a rod so that it'll act as a kickstand. So if you wanted to display this on your desk, you would have a little kind of foot, back leg, tripod situation so you can hold it. And this color is really gross because it's wrong. This was called Cosmic Yellow, and I don't think there's anything yellow about this color.
Well, if you were among the stars, it might be yellow.
If we were aliens, yeah, it might be, ooh, it's yellow. So this one's getting re-blasted and powder coated street rod yellow. That is the yellow we've decided best represents the color scheme of these awards. So that's why this one doesn't matter. I ground that off so you can't see it, and then this one's gonna get sandblasted again anyway. And the little threaded insert we do on the back will also give the powder coaters a place to hang it so that we don't end up with any of this funkiness. You know, because they have to hang it somewhere, and they probably hung it just like that. Sorry, wrong finger. And then when it comes out of the oven, I don't know, something weird happened right here.
Because
anyway.
that is a concern when you're powder coating. Like, they have to be able to hang it.
You have to give them something to hang. Like, you can't just give them a flat plate with no holes in it, because then they got to wrap some wire around it or something, and wherever that wire touches the piece, you're gonna have stuff like this. So when you're getting stuff powder coated, you got to think about how it's being hung. So we have this one to modify, but I think we start by making 4 more. Dude, I gotta say, your flow these days is just getting rad.
Got that straight lettuce.
Look at that lettuce, dog. Got the party in the back.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put you to work. I'm gonna do some blacksmithing, some bending.
Yeah.
Let's get some gloves on and go corral some 2-inch material. I learned this from Ethan over at Grindhard Plumbing. Keep losing your ear protection, just tie it in a knot.
You know, if you put them in your ears, it'd be harder to lose too.
Yeah, but I'm not doing anything loud yet.
And we got new PPE. Look at them goggles.
Dude, I got metal in my eye last week, and it sucked. And I wear glasses, so I falsely assume these to be safety glasses, which has gotten me in trouble several times. So I went on Amazon and looked for over-the-glasses safety glasses, and this company called No Cry sells these. So now, not only do I look cool as hell, I'm also safe. It's PPE day over here at Lift Art. Oh, this is what I use. That's right. Yeah, this is the stuff that came with the MR1 shipping braces. Got paper and Langmuir. We got 3 here. We might be able to get creative. Maybe if we weld one of these holes shut, we can salvage some of it. Sweet. Let's go ahead and cut I didn't actually pay attention to how much material it took to make the award. I just sort of heated a middle section of a long piece, bent it around. Okay. Push that middle one up a little bit. Shout out to Builtwell Iron Co. for the awesome control block installed. We actually have a rapid feed button that he sent us months ago that's meant to go onto here, so that you have a button you can press that like feeds it down rapidly instead of having to change this knob every time.
What are you doing?
Like those locks, bro.
There's some hair talent in this shop. I'm lacking. I mean, I'm pleased with my hair, but boy, I'm getting outshined. That's all I got. And now it's hat hair, so it's even a worse presentation. Don't worry, I'm gonna cover it with my Lift Art Studios Grandpa rope hat. It's been well weathered. Yeah, you buy one from us, it'll be a little bit more blue. Nip that end off. While he's doing that, let's go measure the award. See if I can't get an approximation of how much material is. Basically 30. 30. To call it safe, 30 bended in the middle.
43 and 360.
So this, believe it or not, this is about 30 inches of material. So let's just go ahead and cut each of them off right on this side of the hole. You know, if we were smart, we could do this and pre-cut these on the plasma.
Yeah, but then you'd have
Then I'd have to bend it exactly in the middle.
Yeah.
And that's too much pressure. I'm not that good.
I think you could be. With enough hard work and grit and some wanna-do-itness.
I'm actually very talented. I just have a hard time admitting it 100% of the time. That ought to piss some people off, huh?
If it makes it to the video. We have a good editor here.
Back. So these are 1/4 20 coupling nuts. And I think the move is just gonna be to weld one on like that. Or whatever angle works. And then the powder coater can thread an eye bolt in here to hang it, and then we'll just get some 1/4 20 studs, which I don't have, but if you could pretend for a moment that that's 1/4 20, you could basically do this.
Using our imagination.
Use your imagination.
Yeah, that'd
It
be
needs
great.
to stand up like near vertical. So something of that sort. Jack also just mentioned that it'd be nice if it had like a little foot on it. It's getting more complicated.
What about like an acorn nut?
Yeah, I could do that.
Because that won't scratch, right?
Yeah, no, and I was also thinking though too, we have a little metal disc. Okay, so the way I did this last time, I used the horn of the anvil, bent it around this cone shape, which actually ends up being just about the perfect shape. See how it fits pretty nice? I think we move this over here and clamp it down. Look at that. That'd be fine. Just need to be able to bend it. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. So let's get this forge fired up. This is our forge. This is an old farrier's forge, which means it was used to make horseshoes. And it's powered by propane. Just a little barbecue cylinder. And it's a little janky, but it works great. This forge has gotten me through a lot of weird projects. You ever done any blacksmithing? This isn't really blacksmithing. You're not going to do any today. We modified this forge, Steve and I, forever ago. It didn't used to have holes in the side, so we put holes in the side.
Flat bar?
Now it's a sword forge. Although much to Will's dismay, we don't make swords. We'll let that get nice and hot. Let's see, grab is there a big ball peen in that hammer cord? Perfect. And maybe 2 big channel locks. That'd be fine. Just 2 peen, yeah. Those were on sale at Home Depot for like $5 a piece one day. Husky, that's it. Bring it to flat. Part about doing stuff in the forge, I always forget, is like to get stuff ready, because once the metal's really hot and you pull it out and it's in your hand, it's a real bad time to try to remember where you put your hammer. You know, that'll take a while. I only use a forge here when like we just need to bend metal. We're not forge welding anything. We're not hot riveting. This thing has actually been like the perfect size for a shop like ours, because you know rarely do you need to heat more than a foot of material anyway. See if that's enough. but it's not bad. What do you think?
Pretty good.
Came out pretty even. Could be a little tighter.
Interesting how fast that happens.
Isn't that crazy? You have to go fast because it's cooling down. Way wider. It needs to be like that. So that's going to be the hard part, to keep it the same as the size of this, but it's not that bad.
One thing to keep in mind is how you cross it.
Oh yeah, I crossed them the other way on that one, didn't I? Oops. Heat the whole thing up. Do it again. It's pretty warm. By the time the heat gets down here, it's not killer, but pretty warm. Okay, so the right one goes over the left one. It's just so like rudimentary. I love hot metal. It's so easy. It's not bad, right? Match the angle. I really open it up a lot. Close enough, right? And they're all going to be handmade. So do we need to push down in the middle at all, or not?
One thing to keep in mind just in my procedure when I laser it
Yeah.
is that this needs to be flat,
Yeah.
and this can't be too far above it because then the laser head will.
Right. Okay. Well, we're in good shape here. Right? I mean, you got to massage it a little bit, but these videos a little easier to work with. God, these safety goggles are awesome.
Yeah, if I think over your glasses is nice.
All right. So this is our template. So when I made the first one, I set it, within the footprint of a piece of paper and cut it. So that'll be how we do that. Just dink, dink. You want to do the next one? Right here. Let's get it. Yeah, dude, I cut you through it. I mean, as you saw, it's pretty loosey-goosey. Very hot still. But maybe faster just to make these cuts instead of doing all that.
Yeah.
That gives us a reference point though.
Yeah.
And they don't have to be exact, it's kind of cool. They have a little bit of life to them. All right, so remember, right over left. It's hot. So right about in the middle, take your time, come forward a little bit. You want that nice tight one. So bend down, keep it tight. Pass this one in front. All right, now.
That is not even at all. That was horrible.
I'm not like the best explaining it yet because I've only done two.
That's fine.
And like I know what I'm looking for, but I don't exactly know how to teach someone yet. So we need to make this a little tighter. I'll try to decrease the radius. Pretty good. A wild shape. That's really hot. That more.
Yeah, that was turning red.
That's still there.
Yeah, that was turning red
Yeah.
itself.
Forgot because it was over here. Yeah, that's a cool 600 degrees. This video is called I Forgot It Was Hot.
It's a good title.
Walker, the video title is I Forgot It Was Hot.
Yeah. I kept forgetting it was hot.
Edit. I kept forgetting it was hot.
hot?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, the title of this video is called "I Keep Forgetting That It Was Hot."
Probably want that line to go a little shallower. Yeah. Same with this one.
You want to try this again, Hunter?
Sure.
Yeah, she hot. How much for that?
Yeah, so I think what you do is bend it into a U, just so it's coming straight down, and then we can twist, and then we'll finish the bend that way. All you, and use the front part of this horn to get a little tighter bend. There you go. Yep. Yep. Grab them kind of up high, right about where that color changes. Okay, yep, come across each other.
Oh, I gotta do it.
Yeah, there you go. Take your time. We can always reheat. You can honestly come. Hot metal.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to have to do with your hands.
It's very strange. I don't even know how to describe it.
There you go.
Right, reheat it.
Yeah, so the only problem with that is that that loop is huge, so we'll have to downsize it. 890 degrees on that piece. Yeah, the hard part is to keep it tight around here. You kind of need to pull. That's the only part you have to do really fast, because as it cools, the bend radius gets bigger.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. You gotta look with your hands, not your eyes. I wonder if we should make a few extra of these.
These are really neat.
They gotta look hard.
I didn't cut it all the way.
How do you feel about the consistency? It's okay?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look great.
From here, they look like they're mostly the same shape.
Yeah,
Oh, that's the wrong glove.
that's a rubber glove. That is a.
I almost went for it. I was like, wait, I can feel a little too much of that metal. Let's see how fast we can do this.
This is part of being a blacksmith. Waiting for stuff to heat up.
It's when you adjust your kilt or whatever blacksmiths do.
Yeah. Back in the day, they had to constantly use billows to keep it going.
I sit here and think, this pompous knight doesn't know how to use the sword I'm building him.
Yeah. I bet this horse doesn't even want these shoes.
I wonder if blacksmiths were aware sometimes that the thing they were making was only going to be out on the wall, never used.
Other way, other way.
Oh, fuck. It's getting cold.
You gotta be strong to be able to do that.
The one I've seen has been absolutely jacked.
What's that?
Yeah.
Like videos of blacksmiths.
Oh, yeah.
Every single one I've seen, they've been
Dude, that was
absolutely shredded.
That was perfect. Yeah, dude, you ever shake Jed's hand? Have you ever met that dude?
Yeah.
Pretty happy with that. It's a little on the fat side.
Not fat, just a little thick.
It's actually identical to this sample one, so nothing's permanent. You can always tweak it a little bit later. We'll probably divide and conquer at this point and get Hunter to, do the cleanup on all of them, and I'll start setting up a TIG station so I can weld the little nutsert on the backside. Clean the rest of the powder coat off of this guy. Okay, big day.
Yeah. Got the Life Ring awards in.
Yeah, man. Back from powder. They look great.
Yeah.
And they look handmade.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you take a hammer to things, it's
Yeah.
gonna show.
Man, that's so cool. Shout out to Lucas from Powder Coating Creations for once again killing it. I can chase these threads with a die. Oh, there you go. And when I welded these on, I actually put the spacer under here so the geometry worked out. So when you put a felt pad on the back,
Nice.
it'll actually be it'll be parallel to the ground.
Sweet.
Looks great.
Yeah, those look awesome.
So good. So what's the next step?
I'm going to engrave right here the names of the winners of the award and the Life Ring Foundation name. It's gonna look something.
Cool. So it's gonna have the name of the Life Ring name, the year,
and then the winner up here.
and just the name on top.
Yeah.
Cool. What's the process?
So I need to put it in the laser. I'm gonna take the leg off. So I need to make it so it's parallel to the ground and off. Basically just gotta locate this correctly and then tell it to do that. That's it.
What could possibly go wrong?
A lot. A lot, actually. I'm gonna require no one breathe out there by the laser, sneeze by it, even think about it. Matter of fact, this whole time I'm doing the laser work, don't even think about it. Don't think about it.
You didn't see anything. Definitely don't ask Spike how it's going. Don't worry, if it totally doesn't work, they won't see any of this. And there we are. These are the finished result. I just got finished cleaning up some of the char from the laser engraving, but they turned out so, so good. We were just standing back and looking at them going, dang, how do they all look identical? Like very, very simple tricks and tools. I did not use any complicated math or tooling, literally a hand-me-down farrier's forge and a cheap anvil from vvor.com. And affiliate link in the description. And a good, as Hunter calls it, the welder's eyeball. And here they are. Little tour of them. You've got the award, obviously, but on the back side, we've got a threaded 1/4-inch round bar piece with a steel washer welded at the bottom and a coupling nut beveled and welded to the back side. So you can hang it on the wall like this. That's the whole point. It'll hang flat on the wall. Or you thread in the little kickstand that has a felt pad on it, like so. And you can display it on your desk or table or shelf. We built these as a donation to the Life Ring Foundation, something that Jack Hamlin, our good buddy, is a part of. And a little bit about Life Ring, if you don't mind. They're a direct impact public charity. So they operate with a fraction of the administrative and infrastructure expenses as other comparable public charities. Everything goes pretty much straight through the foundation to the people that need it. It's their 5-year initiative to transform the state of care for children diagnosed with cancer in Southwest Virginia. You get the idea. They're doing great things. We did this as a donation. It's being given to 5 different people, I believe, 5 of the most impactful donors for the foundation. This was very fun. Not only was it a fun build, but it's a feel-good thing. Shout out to Lucas from Powder Coating Creations who killed it on the powder coat. This color is called Street Rod Yellow from Prismatic Powders, and came out awesome. Yeah. We love doing trophies, awards, and sculptures around here. It's one of my favorite things of the custom metal work that we do. And this was very rewarding. So, well, as always, please like and subscribe if you're into that. If not, also fine. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.